What is up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz. I'm Joe from the Buckeye Cast, bringing it to you every day, 7 days a week. Keep an eye out for it. It's your 5-minute daily Buckeye Blitz. Let's get blitzed. Today, Monday, September 19th, 2022. By the way, it's landscaping day outside the condo building, so if you hear weird rumblings, it's just dudes on mowers. Anyway, today's show, we have the latest recruiting news, updates on a bunch of the top targets, mostly on the defensive side of the ball, D-line, etc. So let's kick it off. The number one guy on Ohio State's board, Keon Keeley, the 5-star edge rusher out of Tampa. He is returning, just announced, he is returning to Ohio State for the Wisconsin game this coming weekend. He's a top-rated edge prospect, depending on what ranking board you look at. He was at one time the composite 24/7 number one edge rusher. He took his official visit back on September 3rd at the Notre Dame game, got to meet LeBron, all that good shit. So he'll be making his second visit to Columbus in just 3 weeks. That is a big deal. They always say, watch what recruits do, not what they say. And this is a big do. This is a big do. 2 do's in 3 weeks is big. So Alabama is still considered the front runner here, but Ohio State has made some serious inroads since that Notre Dame game. And this is going to be neck and neck all the way to the wire. So we'll see when he announces if it's in December or if it's in February at the secondary signing period, I guess. Anyway, what else do we have here? Let's get into Caden McDonald. He's a high 4-star D-line. He's a D tackle, really. 6'3", 310 from Suwanee, Georgia, class of 23, of course. He is crystal balled right now to Clemson, but that's only 3 predictions. Clemson does do well in that Georgia area, obviously, but Ohio State has done very well in the last 30 years in Suwanee. Think back to like Bradley Roby, way back, guys like that. So Hayward, Cam Hayward is from Suwanee as well. So keep that in mind. We'll see. He doesn't have an official date set yet for an announcement. So we'll see what Larry Johnson can do. This guy's got offers from everybody. And he will be visiting this weekend as well, the 24th, for the Wisconsin game. So hopefully we can sway his opinion of the Buckeyes. Next up is Jeremiah Smith, 2024 receiver. We're going to kind of jump back and forth between 23 and 24. We all know Keon Keeley is 23, right? Okay. All right. Jeremiah Smith, the wide receiver, 6'3", 185. Out of Chaminade, Prep down in Apalaka. He's from Apalaka, but I believe Chaminade, Madonna is like Lauderdale area. Anyways, high 4-star. His composite is a 99. Crystal balls are already rolling in for him to the Buckeyes, but he has offers from everywhere. The Canes will be a hard one to fight off, and also Bama and USC are in the mix too. But I think he may even be a silent commit. Don't tell anybody I told you that. So we'll keep an eye out. No official word on an announcement date yet, but I have a feeling after these high school seasons are over, we're going to get a lot of announcements coming in. Okay, next we are at Demarion Whitten. He is registered as an athlete. He's out of Glenville, 6'4", 215. Wow, he's a high 4-star, number 6 player in Ohio, 33rd in the country. He's got a lot of MAC offers and some SEC as well, but lower level. Michigan has an offer in there. So I think that Glenville pipeline is going to be wide ass open right now going forward. So I look for him to be a Buckeye. Where they play him, maybe outside linebacker, maybe DN if they can slap a bunch of weight on him. We'll see. He's a little too big for wide receiver at 6'4", 215. That's why I think he's got to go defense. We've done well with that type of player before. Oh, let's go to the O-line. We got 6'5", 295, Ian Moore out of New Palestine, not Old Palestine, New Palestine, Indiana. He's a 2024 O-lineman, high 4-star. He's a 0.95 in the 24/7 composite. He's got offers from all of the Midwest schools and some ACC mixed in, some MAC. But right now, crystal balls are in for him to the Buckeyes. Should be an easy get, being a neighboring state. And Justin Fry knows Indiana pretty well, coming from there himself. So that should be a Buckeye lock, I would hope. Garrett Stover, you might recognize the last name. Garrett Stover, cousin of Cade Stover. You might recognize him, aka a bad MFer on the Buckeye squad. He is 6'2", 195. Garrett is. He's considered an athlete. I think, boy, you could put him at tight end, 6'2", 195. It'd be interesting to see how fast that kid is. I don't know anything about his speed. He's got a bunch of MAC offers, some ACC, a lot of Midwest schools. He's from Big Walnut High School. So right now, I think I don't know how he goes anywhere else besides Ohio State. So that's just it should be another lock for the Buckeyes. Milan Graham, he is a 2024 wide receiver out of New Haven, Indiana. So another nearby stud. He is a 91 on the 24/7 rankings, 6 foot 170. So he needs to put on a little weight, but he's right in that size that Brian Hartline likes, the 6 foot size, Right now, he's got crystal balls by Steve Wiltfong to the Buckeyes. So no announcement date set for him yet, but he's got offers by Alabama, Notre Dame, Auburn, so Indiana, of course. So all the big dogs are hitting him up. I would be surprised if he goes anywhere besides Ohio State. Yeah, it might be a little one-sided there. Damon Wilson, I like this guy. He was at the Notre Dame game on September 3rd. He's out of Venice, Florida, just south of me. He's an edge rusher, 6'4", 230. He's been going back and forth with Keon Keeley as the #1 ranked edge rusher on 24/7. He's a 2023 dude as well. So we need to land one of these guys, at least one. 6'4", 230, like I said, 2023. His composite is a 0.985. Wow. No crystal balls in for him yet. He did visit Bama back in June. Obviously, he's got offers from all the big schools, Georgia, Miami, Texas, Ohio State, Alabama, blah, blah, blah. So let's keep an eye out for him. It would be great to lock up either Keon or Damon, one of the two, at least. Take both, obviously. Next up, Samson Okunlola. I like that. Okunlola. He's an offensive tackle out of Massachusetts. What the all right. Anyway, 2023 tackle, 6'5", 305. Got the Canes crystal ball right now, bringing all that Cane money up north. But he's got offers from Bama, Michigan State, Florida, Georgia, Ohio State, blah, the whole nine. He's a 9'9", composite on 24/7. So no announcement date set for him either. But like I said earlier, look for a lot of these guys to make their decisions after their high school seasons are over. Let's wrap it up here with two more. Jordan Hall. Yeah, that name sounds familiar. This is Jordan Hall, though, is from Jacksonville, Florida. It's a D lineman, 6'4.5", 300 pounds. Right now, they got him crystal ball to Florida State. I don't know how confident that would be. They need to win some ball games the way I see it. But it is hard to get kids out of northern Florida. So he's got offers from Florida, Florida State, Georgia, South Carolina, a lot of SEC, ACC. So does have a visit locked in for November the 25th. So that's the Michigan game. So he'll be up in Columbus for the Michigan game. We'll see how it goes. Did I say D-line? Yeah, he's D-line. Okay. Last guy, Matayo Uiagalelei. You might know his brother, DJU. I think it's hilarious that Clemson is not even in the mix. There are no crystal ball predictions in for him yet. He is a 2023, another edge rusher out of that class. Man, that 2023 class is loaded with edge rushers. 6'5", 265 out of Bellflower, California, St. John Bosco High School. He's a 9.855 composite. Offers from everybody, of course. I mean, no surprise there. So Big Dave, his dad, is running that recruitment, but I think it is awesome that Clemson is definitely not in the mix. So tells you something, because they usually crank out D linemen like nobody's business. So we'll see. No visits coming up. He was in town back in June, but nothing further scheduled right now. So that's what I got. Keep it locked in here for more updates. I'll try and do a weekly show with the latest changes and everything. And, a lot of visits are coming and going, and, guys are turning out their top 20 lists and top 10 lists. So keep it locked here. Leave some comments. If you got questions, I'll hunt down the answers if I don't have it myself. Go Bucks.